Hello and welcome to a Blaxplanation of Week 3 of Fall Ball. As we entered the third fall, attendance did not reach the next target, meaning we have still only unlocked 2 secrets, and Artifact remains next. Regardless, each team gets another new player. The Crabs gain Ramirez Winters, who was last sighted in the Tacos Shadows, having been Gachapon from the Millennials in Season 23. Whilst in the Shadows, they became a negative and scattered, but they have never seen active play. The Shoe Thieves collect Premjeet Liao, who falls from the Moist Talkers Shadows. They have evolved to base 1 and batted for 2 days in Season 22. Falling to the Jazz Hands was Albert Stink, previously a Shadows player for the Millennials. They pitched the end of Season 17 and were a negative. Mooney Doctor joins the Sunbeams. They fall from the Moist Talkers Shadows, where they retreated in Season 13 after pitching until then. They have evolved to base 1. The Millennials add Ren Hunter to their roster. Ren was last seen batting for the Pies, and has also played for the Shoe Thieves and the Millennials. They have been redacted and attracted, but when entering the Black Hole were a negative and alternate. And the Moist Talkers get Nerd James, who comes from the Lovers' Shadows, having never seen active play. They were still able to be scattered, though. The Dalai collect Malik Romaine from the Tacos Shadows, where they were Gachapon from the Spies in Season 23. They also played for the Sunbeams. When last seen, they were scattered. James Boy joins the Wild Wings. They fall from the Shadows of the Breathmints and have never seen active play. The Garages catch Chambers Simmons, who had been batting for the Flowers, after swapping from pitching in Season 17. They were in possession of an item, granting them soundproof and traitor modifications. The Georges gain Manu Candle, who was in the Mechanics Shadows and has not played in the ILB. They were scattered before entry to the Black Hole. Amaya Jackson falls to the Tigers from the Lovers' Shadows and has also never seen active play. They too were scattered pre-Black Hole. And the Magic add Fitzgerald Wanderlust to the team, as they fall from the Garages' Shadows. In the past, they played for the Shoe Thieves and Tacos as a pitcher. Having been on the Shoe Thieves during their match against the Shelled Ones Pods, they have the modification Mild. The Flowers add Daniel Mendoza from the Breathmints Shadows. They have never seen active play. The Mechanics gain Scoobert Toast, who was last seen batting for the Worms. They became a credit to the team in Season 23 and have a super idol item. Falling to the Lovers is Erin G. Salenko from the Tigers Shadows. They have also played for the Georges as both a batter and a pitcher. Before they fell, they were a negative, alternate, and had a squiddish item. The Firefighters catch Karoto Wrangle, who falls from the Shadows of the Lovers, where they have been for their whole Blaseball career. They were scattered when last seen. The Fridays collect Justice Spoon from the Firefighters' Shadows, where they retreated in Season 22, having both pitched and batted for the team since Season 1. Justice was highly decorated, being an alternate, negative, fire eater, undertaker, and scattered. Plum's Blather falls to the Breathmints. They were last seen pitching for the Spies, having faxed in and out of the rotation since joining the team in Season 20. They were scattered and had a spicy item. The Lift collect Farrell Seagull from the Shadows of the Worms, where they had retreated in Season 22. They had previously played for the Garages, Pies, and the Dalai, who they started with as a batter in Season 1. They were uncertain when last seen. Rivers Javier joins the Spies, having fallen from the Wild Wings Shadows, where they have never seen active play. The Tacos get Kit Seraph, who has also not seen active play, spending their time in the Shadows of the Worms. Falling to the Worms is Denim Alfredo, a Shadows player from the Garages, who has spent their whole time there. Bevan Wise falls to the Pies. They were previously a batter for the Magic, but did spend a season with the Tacos. When last seen, Bevan was magnified, a negative, and scattered. And the Stakes add Fenry Woburn to their roster. They add another to the total of Shadows players who have not seen active play, as they fall from the Tigers. 3 players per team now. As of week 3, an equal number of players have fallen from lineups and rotations, but over half of the players have fallen from the Shadows. Based on the season 24 rosters, the Tigers have seen the most previous players return, with 6, and the Lovers are just 1 behind that. The Fridays are yet to see any players fall, and the Shoe Thieves just 1. Over half of the players who have fallen have also been part of the ILB since season 1. Thank you for joining me for another Blaxplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.